currently in standstill traffic on a bridge, and the bridge is bouncing. Today we're going to be flying from Nashville, KJWN, John C. Toon Executive Airport, just west of downtown Nashville, to Muscle Shoals, Alabama. We're going to eat some barbecue. Yeah, hopefully we can get to the flying and we can film something that I can actually put out, and you can meet Brian and you can go check out his YouTube channel because he does some really good stuff too. So I guess I will see you, unless I can think of something else to film, but between now and 2.5 hours away. I'll see you at John too.
All right, the checklist says that we're allowed to start the plane. So that's what we're gonna do.
I like what the checklist says.
It would be transmitting audio. Cool. So I can't really tell what the clouds are doing here, but they look lower than what they're saying they are. So we'll just have to play that by ear. I agree. Parking brake set. Already checked the flight controls. Avionics are set. Go mixture rich. Fuel pump on. Throttle to 2000. Carb heat on. That's good. Check idle with the carb heat on. All our temps and pressures, everything are looking good. No vacuum system to worry about. Idle's good. Cool. We're back. Off. Fuel pressure is holding up. Alright, we got everything bugged. Altitude, we'll shoot for 3,500. Start and see where we are. Roger. We're going to be in the class Charlie for a minute, so we have to stay below 2,400 and be trying to get on with Nashville approach while we're low. Yep. And that sometimes be a challenge, but that's all kind of a new thing that's going on here since they expanded the airspace a couple weeks ago. Piper Cherokee. Alright, we're over to tower. John Toon Tower, Cherokee 511, Lima, holding short, Alpha 102, ready to depart via far departure to the southwest.
Cherokee 5116 Lima, John Toon Tower, runway 2, cleared for takeoff, and fly runway heading for now.
Clear for takeoff 02, runway heading 16 Lima. Trim set for takeoff, flaps are set, circuit breakers are all in, carb heat is off, mixture is rich, we're all lit up, fuel pump's on. Primer is indeed locked, final's clear, runway is clear.
3 mile final, runway 2.
3 mile final, we're ready to rock. Ready to rock. Oh, the ashtray, it rattles. Roger. It's a feature. Yeah. Alright. I'll even close my window, what the hell. Alright, it's okay. Alright. Making good power. All gauges are in the green. Airspeed's alive.
3-4 weeks ready for the visual runway 2.
Already at like south 55. We're just quiet.
Papa John Toon Tower, roger.
Let her do her thing. And we're gonna fly runway heading. Still told otherwise. P's are in the green.
And Cherokee 1 Whiskey Lima, traffic is assessed about 1.5 miles northwest of the airport, inbound for left downwind. He's passing 10 o'clock now when they report him in sight.
I got him. We got that traffic in sight. No factor 16 Lima.
Cherokee 16 Lima, roger. You can start your left downwind departure to the southwest. You're inside of additional assessment traffic about 6 northwest of the airport, inbound for left downwind.
16 Lima, thank you. Alright, 1,200 feet. Fuel pump off. Alright, we're going to stay at like a less than crazy downwind for a minute.
November 4 Whiskey Papa, could you say your distance on final?
So we're, let's see here.
You must be going about 60 knots on downwind.
You same?
Yeah.
November 4 Whiskey Papa, roger. Continue inbound, and you can resume normal airspeed now.
Okay, great. 3-4 weeks keep up.
And John Toon Tower, 16 Lima is west of the final. We've got the downwind to base traffic in sight. We're requesting a frequency change if possible.
Remember 16 Lima, frequency change is approved.
Frequency change approved, 16 Lima, thanks.
Shows a 22 Delta D at the eclipse.
Alright. Nashville approach Cherokee 5116 Lima via FAR request.
Cherokee 5116 Lima, Nashville approach, same position.
We are just off John Tune, about 2 miles to the southwest, and we'd like to fly following to Mike Sierra Lima, 3,500. We're at 2,000 right now.
I said you're a Cherokee.
Affirmative, PA 28.
5116 Lima, Nashville, number 3008. Preset transponder, squawk 5563.
556308, 16 Lima.
5116 Lima, you're rear contact, 3 miles southwest of John 2, now altimeter 3008. I'm showing you climbing through 2,100.
08, position altitude checks, 16 Lima.
16 Lima, resume on navigation to Muscle Shoals, and you said 3,500 was your requested cruise?
Navigation, yes, 3,500 for now, 16 Lima.
16 Lima, yeah, climb your request and do it for Altisma.
16 Lima, thank you. Alright. Now, at least gonna go ahead and get us on course.
Sweet.
I don't like to I haven't gotten comfortable yet using it for climbing.
Yeah.
I need to check for traffic though as I kind of cross final up a little bit here, but I think we're good.
We're climbing at, well, we haven't stabilized yet, but it was 900 foot per minute.
Oh yeah, we were over 1,000 there for a good clip. I'm really soft climbing it too. I mean,
Wow, dude.
yeah, like if I really vary into it,
Dude, that's amazing.
it's the NOS.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah. I get emails all the time of people sending me stuff from these engine monitors. Is it this? Is it that? Yeah, they just go down these Google. It's like the WebMD of, you know.
The WebMD of aviation.
Yeah. And he said
167 Bravo, your
he just keeps telling people like, hey, just bring the plane in,
Yeah.
and then he'll come in and be like, yeah, that thing's loose, you know, or whatever. So it's a fine line, you know. You want to have all that stuff, but you also don't want to, like, Michael Scott GPS yourself into the lake. you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Turn left in 6 feet.
I always, you know, it's like, I like to be data informed, but not data driven.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good way to put it. G5s are great, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. It took me a minute. The only thing I don't like about the G5s is the vertical speed indication is just like a little tiny hair there. It's just hard to see sometimes, with, like the fine adjustments.
Hey, I just wanted to preface this. We had to open the squelch so we could hear Memphis Center or Nashville approach. So the audio is really bad. We couldn't do anything about it, so I had to deal with it. Brian had to deal with it. Now I guess you got to deal with it. But enjoy. Okay, that's all right. Back to the video.
Do you even know where we're going?
49.7, climb 4,000. Do I know where we're going?
3749 Nashville.
Yeah.
No, I have zero idea. I just hopped in a random freaking Cherokee with some dude. Yeah, letting him take me away off into the sunset.
Right. Don't worry. There's plenty of fields to pasture in where we're going. No, it's we're going to Bunyan's Barbecue. It doesn't sound like a good name.
Bunyans?
Yeah, Bunyan's Barbecue.
Very nice.
But it is unreal.
So, how'd you get to start flying anyway?
You asked me that question like you didn't set it up. You know, it just seemed like you really set that question up, man.
Like, did you have somebody that...
My dad was the pilot.
Yeah?
He flew C-123s in Vietnam. You know, he flew general aviation when I was a youngin'. But, you know, my parents split up. And then, yeah, his flying was sort of intermittent.
Yeah.
But I remember going up with him a couple times. In fact, the only picture I have of my dad is with me as an infant. My dad holding me he's holding me outside of a Cherokee, and the family's getting in it, and it's this exact plane, same paint color, everything. It's the creepiest.
That is super cool.
Yeah. But anyway, he died in 2007. You know, pretty young and unexpectedly. And he went flying though, like the day before he passed. But
Turn descend here at the event through arrival landing.
years later, I want to say maybe 2018 or 2019, one of my brothers gave me his flight bag. He said, "I feel like you should be the person that has this." And I was sort of averse to it. I was just like, I just put it in a cabinet. It was the last archaeological dig I could do with my father's stuff or anything. And it was just kind of heavy. I just kind of put it aside. Then during the pandemic, I just thought now's a good time to open it. For whatever reason, it seemed like it was the right time. And everything was still in there. The highlighters, the maps, E6B, and just, I was like, man, what did, I started doing some research.
Kilo Hotel.
I was like, I live right next to the airport. We go up there and watch the planes anyway.
It was 3 Kilo Hotel. I'm sitting there climbing.
Why not?
Be free there.
Try it.
What airport was that?
John
It was Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's took our 6 7.
Yeah, during the pandemic, my wife and I before I even started training,
Got the weather.
and not even really being sure that I was, it hadn't really been decided that I was going to start training. During the early stages of the pandemic, lockdown era, just to get out, we would go to the airport. I had a radio, just listen to traffic and watch people do pattern work or whatever, and then just kind of occurred to me. I was like, what if I don't know. And then and I just kind of went after. I started this April 21, and I got it done in about 5 months.
40 feet.
I found it to be very difficult and very challenging. The older you are, the harder it is to learn new stuff, And I was just telling somebody this the other day. It's like, by the time you reach middle age, you don't do anything that you suck at, like that you're just terrible at.
Yeah, okay.
You're only going to do things that you kind of already have a knack for, or within a wheelhouse that you kind of already have. You're not going to, it's very rare that people are going to take on something that is just, where you're going to be humiliatingly bad at it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just going into it with like utter ignorance.
Just hapless, you know how it is when you start,
Yeah.
Yeah, my first solo was on Father's Day, so that was heavy. And then I passed my check right at my wife's birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my wife's birthday, she's like, this is either gonna be a great birthday or the worst,
Yeah.
depending on the outcome. It worked out.
So do you wake her up on her birthday and say like, hey babe, like this is the day I passed my check right?
Yeah,
Happy check.
some just wait for me to, oh man, it was nerve-wracking. At that time, that's the thing is, like, I bet you and so many other people, countless people now, I have a peer group in aviation now, but when I was training, I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have anybody doing that with me or whatever. And I think that's been largely what motivated me to be a part of like the podcast that we're doing, or make the kind of content that I make, or whatever I'll call it, content. I hate that word, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. And it's really proven as a way for me to reach other people and for me to find other people.
So what's your podcast?
It's called the Midlife Pilot Podcast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we have a pretty strong Discord group, but a lot of community.
Can be fine.
We do a lot of meetups.
That's the main thing there.
I'm in Center Cherokee 116 Lima. Hey, starting to lose you a little bit. You're coming out maybe 1x5. Didn't have to have a better frequency for us.
511 to Grima. What did you track that?
What do you say?
For 511.
1x5, 167.
Remember what the came was it better on the other one?
I think we're better on this one, 167.
I wanted to film right here. If you do lose your next frequency is the tunners 120. So
Next frequency 20.8. If I lose you, 160 Lima.
What's your YouTube channel?
That's my name, Brian Siska.
Brian Siska?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it took me a long time to come up with that. Everybody's got such cool handles, You gotta go with Luke's Landing.
Yeah.
Luke's Landings or landing.
I think it's just singular. I can't remember.
I like it. It sounds like an 80s like Thursday night TV show that's kind of family oriented.
Like landing.
Like right after Little House or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like a spinoff.
No, it's a spinoff of Gilmore Girls. It's Luke. Luke got a cottage. It's Luke's Landing.
What would be really cool is if your whole channel was just one landing. That's the only thing that's just...
My friend Ken, he has a Bonanza. He has a 2017 G36, and his YouTube channel is Hog Breath 91. He uploads his landings and stuff. It's cool.
Your audio is going to be useless on this.
So we are currently 18 minutes CTE. So Pick back up when we get, within 10 miles of the field. We'll catch the landing and all that. So,
All right, I'll turn my nods. We'll get there quick.
oh yeah, be in Muscle Shoals.
Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima is 13 miles to the northeast. Looking to do a teardrop entry left downwind for runway 30, unless something else better is going on there. Muscle Shoals. I think there's one guy that does a lot of kind of crop dusting stuff out here, and he's always doing some weird low-level stuff. We keep our altitude for a while. Look, pretty a nice little river crossing.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima is 8 miles to the northeast. We are setting up for a teardrop left downwind entry to 30 Muscle Shoals. Oh, I forgot to tell you. They also have free RC Cola and moon pies here at the airport. Like if you spent $200 on fuel, wait till you get to this barbecue, man. They also have these hot dogs you got to get.
Yeah?
It's out of control. They're just these, they're hot dogs that you just get a hot dog.
Okay, so
It's a slaw dog. They make it the way they make it. You can't ask for anything. It just is what it is.
I got you.
Yeah, and it's perfect. It's one of the things where it's like, gosh, if you could just pull them out of here, put them on Broadway at Nashville, they could charge $15 a pop for these things. Fuel pump on, landing light on. Go ahead and go mixture rich. We're just going to point the nose down, back off the throttle a little bit. Be careful as well, the mixture is rich, props and pumps are set. Seatbelts. Shoals traffic, Cherokee 516 Lima, overflying the field at 1,900 feet. Maneuvering for a left teardrop entry to runway 30, Muscle Shoals. Definitely not talking, as people do.
Right? Don't be like that person. You're out there.
They're the equivalent of like candy bar shoplifters. It's like, why? Just pay for it. Just
The stakes are so low.
right. Like you're trying to one up the man somehow, I don't know.
It's like what? You ask because some tail dragger pilot why he didn't make a call, and it's like it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the power.
Well, it's just like the only measure of it must be the only part of their lives where they can assert their sovereignty. Their wives are telling them what to do.
Oh yeah.
It's like this is the one place where they can be like, you know what?
You're not my real daddy.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Muscle Shoals traffic, helicopter Valley 91, set to the east at 2,000 inbound for full stop to Muscle Shoals.
Muscle Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima, just joining the left downwind for 30 Muscle Shoals. Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima, left base 30 Shoals. Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima, final 30 Shoals. Amazing how fast you can just lose speed and altitude in these planes. I love it.
I love the way you feel when you go full flaps.
Yeah.
Like it just buckles up.
Just all sitting on pillows.
Yeah.
Alright. We are stable, continuing, everything's configured. I like my speed, like the approach. Alright, 67 over the numbers, that's what I like. Whoa, hello.
Good catch. That's what I'm talking about. Good catch.
That was quite the balloon, huh? My speed was on.
Oh yeah. Oh, you just gotta, that's a quintessential example of a balloon. You caught it really good though.
Thanks, man.
Helicopter Valley 91 is short final for the numbers 18. I got the aircraft. You are no factor, and I'm going to TVA after the Muscle Shoals.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day, Shoals.
You do that.
Sweet. We don't have to get any wake turbulence.
Does yours do the saggy strut?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like mine, like it.
Yeah.
You think I'm Paul Walker, Tokyo drifting?
Wow, this almost feels more extreme.
Again, my fat hind end is over here. I've never been able to get mine to sit up.
I just did. That was amazing. It was like a skateboard trick.
you just kick flipped it?
Yeah, I just kick flipped it. All right. Well, we had a GPS outage that's unexplained.
This has been really cool.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
An eventful one.
That was a serious balloon, though. I was really. There was a little bit of a first one, and then the second one was. I was like, how could this be happening?
Yeah. No, you handle it good though, because like there's a lot of people that will either like immediately throw in a ton of power, or nose it over.
Yes, it's real easy. Oh yeah, nosing it over, no way. But
yeah, they'll like nose it over to like get it back down, rather than like kind of letting it go ahead and.
That's a being used. That's a being used to your airplane thing that really benefits you. You just know, it's kind of like when you get in somebody else's car and you're trying to just brake gently and you're like, ugh,
Oh yeah, or you're goosing it, like not realizing how sensitive it is.
Yeah, it's a very similar situation. But yeah, welcome to Muscle Shoals.
I dig.
Yeah, it's cool. You can see all of we're in pine country a little bit, swamp country. Also, it feels pretty different place, like a pretty different place considering, man, these people are gonna be laughing at me.
See, I feel like I just went back in time. Like all these,
the buildings and everything.
Yeah, this feels like I'm in the 80s.
Yeah, they have one contour flight that goes in and out of here every day. It just goes to Charlotte and back, and that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, I never put my flaps down. Okay.
Hey, bro. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's a push down.
Gotta pull up. I was about unscrewed it off the door.
Yeah, it's stripped. That's my fault. I should have told you.
Man, we would have
up to 100.
we would have burned up if it wasn't for you.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Cool. Hey, what's your name, man?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Nice to
Luke.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm fine.
They got RC.
I said I found that one outside, but the guy looks a lot like me.
So what I'm gonna do is order what we're gonna eat now, then we're gonna come back through and order after we've eaten.
I got you.
Control.
British dude. All right, 1 minute. Look, pause. That hot dog, that weird pink and yellow abomination, was no joke one of the best hot dogs. No, it was the best hot dog I've ever had in my life. But more than that, it was probably one of the best dishes, best pieces of food, best culinary experience ever had in my life. And look, it don't make no sense. I asked them, like, what they did different. What ingredient is it? And they told me, it's made with love. You know what? I believe them. It makes sense. They told me that. I'm like, okay, first time in my life someone says it's made with love. Makes complete sense. That hot dog, that weird meat cylinder, makes me feel almost as loved as when you hit subscribe. Look, I hate that I have to say subscribe, but apparently it works. It's not how I consume YouTube, but apparently some people do. They forget to hit subscribe and they never see me eat hot dogs again. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Brian. Not only does Brian make way better content than me, but he makes a lot more of it. If you're looking to get fed like I did with that hot dog here, you'll go malnourished. Be like, hey.
You haven't seen an 8-foot yellow ladder around an 8-foot yellow ladder? Not in here.
You're welcome. The people that leave comments, either telling me a story of their experience in aviation or just telling me something they liked about the video, I still get comments from a year ago, and I read every one of them, and I love it. And look, I'm going to leave you with some advice. That's what I want you to do. I
I want you to go open 10 credit cards, a few payday loans, sell off all your mama's pain pills, pawn all your granddad's guns, whatever you got to do. You got 2 kidneys. And I want you to finance a private pilot's license. Then fly yourself in your air coupe, because that's all you'll be able to afford, to Bunyan's Barbecue and get you one of them weird freaking Quasimodo-esque hot dogs. When you're on your deathbed, you're in the hospital and you hear the beeps, right? Your lifeline going on. You're going to be surrounded by your grandkids, which you're going to have. They're going to say, Papaw, Peepaw, Taw-Taw, whatever your name is. Thank you so much for going to Bunyan's. Because we wouldn't have been here. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go eat that hot dog and you're going to meet somebody. I know you're lonely right now, but you're going to meet somebody and they're going to be like, my God, you went to Bunyan's? Dadgum, you went to Muscle Shoals? You went to Bunyan's Barbecue? You got one of them weird hot dogs? We're going to have 6 of them. It's happening. So you're going to be surrounded by your grandkids and they're going to say, Papaw, we love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. You set our lineage up right. Our family tree, now, every day since you ate that Bunyan's hot dog is a post-Bunyan hot dog day. Your life is not going to abide by the Gregorian calendar anymore. They're going to get down next to you, and it's going to be your final breath. They're going to say, Papaw, thank you so much for going to Bunyan's and eating that hot dog. You could have spent the money getting your private pilot's license to make that one trip to finance our college. I could have been a lawyer or a doctor and had a good family myself. I'm living in a stacked, welded double wide, so I got my own little motel, and I'm so happy. I'm buying Pall Malls with EBT, and it is so worth it. I see my friends that are lawyers and anesthesiologists, and I see this void in their life. And it's not love. It's not community. It's not wealth or the big house or the stability. It's the fact their Papaw didn't go to Bunyan's. And that's it. Then you'll flatline. You've achieved solace. Your last thoughts won't be one of regret, one of loss. It'll be a deep sense of, I did it. It was worth it. And your eyes will close. Overall, I give the Bunyan's hot dog a 4 out of 5. And go to Bunyan's, eat a hot dog.
Clear! That lady and her dog anywhere around here?
We have GPS.
Sweet.
I don't think we have enough satellites for IFR.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Alright, we got 6.
Take off as fast as you can so we can do IFR.
Right.
Don't let it drop.
Yeah, just turn the page. Last I saw it.
An award for most expensive way to do your multi-training goes to...
Brake check. Alright.
Looking good.
How are your brakes?
Stick my leg out the door.
There's your brakes.
Yeah.
Alright, we're all clear. No bags left.
No, it was good.
Alright.
It runs really well. Like I've flown 140, 160, 180, multiple 180s, and yeah, this runs fantastic.
Hear that, Lucy?
You're good, Lucy. Good baby.
Muscle Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima is taking runway 12, and we will be a left crosswind departure to the north, Muscle Shoals. Alright, you all sealed up?
Closed and latched.
Alright, final's clear. This final's clear.
We're ready to rock.
Echo Traffic Charlie 3190 Romeo. We are 10 miles to the east. We'd like to come in on 30 if you get going quick enough.
Alright, we're taking off 12 right now, 160 Lima Shoals. Alright, we got a right crosswind. Get a little centered up here. Alright. Full power. Make good power. All gauges are in the green, airspeed's alive. And we're at rotation speed, she wants to go. But there's a slope in the runway, right at that point. Alright. Climb out at 80. Shoals traffic, Cherokee 5116 Lima on the departure leg of 12. And it will be a left crosswind departure to the north, Muscle Shoals. Shoals traffic, Cherokee 511, Lima, left crosswind, departure to the north, and we're looking for that traffic off to the east as we turn out to the north. Shoals. Yep, no deviations allowed. I don't care if it's been
I've done busted.
6 months. No deviations allowed. My control. No.
Alright, I'm sorry to inform you that's unsatisfactory. Now just like projectile vomit and ask for discontinuance.
Center America 100, 9,200, climbing 5,000.
Looking at your turn coordinator, how coordinated are we at the moment?
Well, you got the parallax from your point of view, but I'll give you a little hint. There's another one here.
Okay.
And another one here.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, and what's nice, I don't have parallax on that one.
Yeah, not, or at least not as much, right? And this one's pretty easy to read too.
Yeah.
The knob's a little bit in front of it, but you got options.
Sweet. Thanks for letting me do this.
Oh, geez.
Feels good.
Yeah, it's, you know, I understand. I mean, it'd be different if you could actually hold your altitude. I don't know, just like if you could fly, that'd be great. But
yeah.
but if it feels good, it feels
so good that I'm not even mad at myself. Busting altitude like 3 times.
Oh no, these kind of conditions you're gonna be busting all the time. Cool. Okay, so now that you've got to slow down to maneuvering speed, no, I'm just kidding.
Aircraft power, that's 2103 at 7.
And she's all your airplane right now.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know. Looking good on power, I suppose. I guess, what do you usually run it at?
I usually cruise at 2,550, which is 75%.
Gotcha, so you run it up here.
A little bit less than that, but yeah.
Gotcha. Push the talk here?
No, on the button. You gotta use the button.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, you jack.
This flat thing doesn't do anything. Making sure we're not in no man's land. Like, that was the thing when I got out west on these super quiet frequencies. After like 10 or 15, 20 minutes of just nothing, I would just be like, radio check. They're like, yeah, loud and clear. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I haven't been in such quiet airspace ever.
Yeah. It's like, I just need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not needing a radio check. I just want to hear your voice.
Yeah. I just want to know somebody's there. But yeah, it is interesting, right, to fly. Like, what year was the Cherokee that you flew?
71.
A little bit newer than this, but not by much. It probably seems exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah, like, literally the only difference is, like, literally, it's going to be as different as it's going to be of some of the same year model tension.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. I was the best with the Cherokee when I had, when I was flying it all the time.
Yeah.
And then there's always like that minimum amount of time of like getting back and doing it to where, I don't know, it gets back to like riding a bike.
Yeah.
There's your 3-way, looking good.
Yeah, like 3-way over these high tension power lines.
I'm thinking the exact same thing.
Because if you hit sync right where these power lines are, that's a bad day.
Yeah.
All right.
Cessna 13059, continue.
We got 3-way, 71 knots.
Yeah, looking good.
I want to be at 66 right over the numbers. So I'm going to start trading out, not too much, but I want to give these lines, but start kind of eking out some of this. 66 knots, that's what I like. Clearance over the lines, no problem. A little bit of right rudder. A little bit of crosswind correction. Ah, a lot of crosswind correction.
How you do it, brother?
All right.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Tango Mike about 5 miles out. Tower 172 Tango Mike 4 miles out.
He is slinging them out of here.
172 Tango Mike, continue inbound for the left downwind to runway 2.
Inbound for the left downwind, runway 2 to Tango Mike.
John 2 ground, Cherokee 516 Lima, holding short Alpha 3, ready to taxi the FBO.
In November 16 Lima, turn right on Alpha, left turn to Romeo 4.
Right on Alpha, left Romeo 4. Thanks for your help. 16 Lima.
Look what's going on with these jets.
I don't know.
They're cuddling.
Yeah, yeah, barbecue mission totally successful.
Yep.
Hopefully, like it was as good as it was,
the barbecue?
as advertised. Yeah.
The barbecue, the flight,
Yeah.
all of it.
Okay,
was
man.
Absolutely fantastic.
I hate when people like build something up and then you're like, oh, it was good. I mean,
No, what I liked about it was like it wasn't only just like super good, but it was distinct.
Yeah,
Like, it was
unique.
very, very unique.
Yeah.
Well, hey, subscribe to Brian's YouTube channel.
Cessna 1317.
Go listen to his podcast.
Final is a
We'll do more flights.
Oh yeah,
See you
we're
guys
talking to a
next time.
camera. Is that what we're doing?
We're talking to a camera.
Oh god, I forgot that thing was on.